Welcome back everybody, MC here with another video, and today I want to show you guys how to get green spheres in your base in Palworld. And what I mean by get them, you farm them using Vixies. And Vixies can be found here in abundance, and you need to capture a lot of them. This is what the Vixie looks like. I'm pretty sure you've seen many of these in your playthroughs already. You probably didn't know that you can upgrade the Vixie to a point where it can get you green spheres. But this is useful early game. It kind of falls off after a while, but it's still very useful, as I say, early game. And you want to go to this area with these steps. Capture as many Vixies as you can, and then condense them into one Vixie who's going to be able to get you green spheres. I actually think that the game should allow you to get the higher level spheres if you get the Vixie to the maximum level, but it only works as far as level 3 at the moment, and you can only get a maximum of green spheres. So this is the area that we're looking at, and if you go back to the title and then load back into the game, the Vixies will respawn. So just keep loading out and loading back in over and over again, and you could increase the spawn rate in the settings as well. Here's the Vixie, and we're going to show you the habitat real quick. So their habitat is all around this area, but I find that this exact spot is where you're guaranteed 1 or 2 sets of spawns of Vixies, and they usually spawn within groups of 2 or 3 depending on your spawn rate setting. And as I said, just go out to the main menu and come back in, and they'll respawn automatically for you just here at the end of this bridge in the kind of southern part of the map. And it's a pretty low level area, so you should be fine. Then you want to go to the Condenser, and as I said, you want to level one of your Vixies up to level 3, up to star level 3. Which means you're going to need a lot of these things. To make a Condenser, you pretty much just have to unlock it, and it takes a bit of iron ingots and ancient civilization parts, so it's not late game per se, but it's not exactly at the very beginning of the game either. So we're going to put the Vixie in that we want to use. I suppose this is a tiny little tutorial on how to use the Palworld Condenser in the first place, if you haven't used it already before. And then you put the 32 pals required to level up our Vixie to level 3. As you can see, he's only level 2 at the moment. He's level 18. He's star level 2 at the moment. He's level 18, but he's star level 2. We want to get him to star level 3. 32 pals required for that. Doesn't really matter which pals you use, so just begin condensation once you've done that. And then you'll be able to put the Vixie out into your base, and he'll be able to get you some green spheres. Now, I just want to point out that by the time you get to this stage of the game, you're probably gotten past green spheres in the first place. But if you can replace blue spheres with green spheres as your default sphere that you use, all well and good. As you can see here, we got the mega sphere on the left side of your screen. The image that you see on the ground will still be the blue sphere. They don't have a differentiation between the blue ones and the red ones when the Vixies drop or when other pals drop spheres. So just keep an eye out for that. You will be picking up a blue sphere, but it will end up being green. And as I was saying, you can pretty much lose the blue spheres from here on out and just go for green spheres, because your Vixie is going to give you a big pile of green spheres. If you leave this area and come back in a few hours, the place is going to be full of green spheres, so you don't need any blue ones. She will also give blue ones, just so you know. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again in the next one, and ta-ta!